In many ways, people underestimated when Apple brought out these new EarPods. They thought it was just kind of a fun new accessory. But really, it's the first of what I would call the beginnings of oral reality.
Say more about that. That's oral reality.
Oral reality.
And the earpods. All right.
I think I saw them and I thought, great. This, here's another thing I'm going to lose, because Apple's not going to sell you just the left one.
Right.
When you're inevitably going to lose it. But the thing is, kids will never lose it because they will never take these things out of their ears. They're actually not Apple wearables. They're Apple implantables. They're going to get used to a world where they're getting a constant whispering of information about the world around them. It could be, there's your favorite show on HBO is coming up in 15 minutes. Some of your friends are nearby. 2 meters ahead of you, someone that you swiped left on Tinder. Maybe you should go walk somewhere else. They're going to get addicted to a world that's actually made more rich with information.
Well, it's fascinating you put it that way, because I think you're absolutely right, and I mean, it won't look quite as clunky as the earpods look today, but I think you're right. They'll be constantly getting this flow of information. As it happens, right now, my wife is a subject in some experimental research by a company in the Bay Area called Meyer Sound that builds really advanced, very sophisticated sound systems. They're only just beginning to produce consumer products. But she has a hearing loss, and these are hearing aids, but what they are is based on modern neurobiology and very advanced signal processing systems. Right now, she has to carry around a backpack with all of it for the research. But you can see the next generation coming when essentially you get very, very sophisticated electronics embedded in the ear, and both in terms of sound quality, listening to music on the one hand, interacting with other people, and then also getting real-time information in your head.
Augmented intelligence.
Exactly.
The thing is, we're going to go through some teething periods with this. A little while ago, I met Ray Kurzweil at Singularity University, and he was talking about the rise of contextual computing. And he was really excited. He said, it's going to be fantastic. You're going to walk in the street, and you might see a beautiful girl, and you'll have a funny anecdote just being whispered into your ear, so you can look intelligent. I heard that story and thought, I feel sorry for that beautiful girl, because she's going to hear the same stupid story that Google's going to suggest to every nerd on the street.
Well, I thought there was a terrific film that really got at this. Her.
Yeah.
About 2 years ago, and starring Joaquin Phoenix, and there's that great moment in the film where he finally realizes that the virtual person that he's been interacting with, her, since the beginning of the film, is also talking to other people. And he finally says to his virtual assistant, so how many conversations are you actually carrying on? Well, let's see, at the moment it's about 658, but normally it's about 6,325. and he has this kind of complete collapse at that moment in the face of the fact that this is actually a much bigger system that he's now part of.